What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows? Maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the year. Only time will tell. But as I've said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. But it wouldn't be the first time that I pulled a collector's rare, because I also pulled this. Freshly pulled out of my Genesis Impact box opening that I did a few months back is a collector's rare B-Cop from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. Honestly, this thing looks incredible. Centering is a bit off from top to bottom, but that doesn't matter. I am going to be getting this graded at some point. Just really don't know when exactly. But with that being said, guys. There we go. If you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want to see some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: what anime archetype do you guys want to see get released in a future core set? Let me know down in the comments below. Me personally, it has to be Darks cards, because come on. Yeah, sure, we got the Seal of Orichalcos, we got what, Time Eater, and as well as what was it? What was it? Orichalcos Shuneros and the Divine Serpent, but come on, we're still missing quite a few cards. So maybe we might see Dark cards finally get printed after all these years. Only time will tell. But let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking about another 4 new cards that will be released in the upcoming core set, Phantom Nightmare. One of them I'm looking at right now. It's going to be rather interesting. So this is kind of a weird one, because when you think about when you think about the terrors line, you've got Terrors of the Underroot, Terrors of the Overroot, and now we have another one, called Terrors of the Netherroot. which I'm going to be talking about right now, and it's a normal trap that has two separate effects. Which the first effect reads, target one monster in your opponent's grave, special summon it to their field, then you can banish one monster they control, then return one of your opponent's banished monsters to the graveyard. This is kind of a funny one because it's almost as if they're playing this effect. With this effect, it's almost as if they're playing what's the old classic? Musical chairs. If you guys remember that, you know what I'm talking about, but that's what this effect is. It's basically like playing musical chairs where a monster from the opponent's graveyard goes to the field, then a monster from their field gets banished, and then a monster and then a monster from the banish pile goes to the graveyard, which is kind of funny. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a great way to ensure that they actually get to that you force them to interact with this. So it forces out if with this card, with this effect, if it forces out negates, it forces out floodgates as well, and that gives you the opportunity to basically strike your opponent with back row removal and potentially negates of your own to negate your opponent's negate of this card, which that's pretty hilarious if you ask me. The second effect reads if this card is in your grave, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it, then target one level 1 monster in your grave, shuffle it into the deck, then you can set one Terrors of the Underroot, Overroot, or Netherroot directly from your deck. So if you have 3 copies of each, you can set one of them to your back row. So, ironically enough, the Kuribo decks can benefit well with this. This card can benefit so well with the Kuribo decks, which I think I might have just came up with an idea for my updated Kuribo deck. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think I might have came up with a funny idea. That's pretty cool. But still, it basically just forces out negates from your opponent, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have Earthbound Fusion. Yes, Earthbounds are now getting even more support in the form of Earthbound Fusion, and the second effect is a once per turn. And if there are no cards, in the field zone, you can only activate this card during the main phase. The first effect says Fusion summon one Dark Fusion from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. It's basically polymerization. Second effect reads, during your main phase, if there is a card in the field zone, you can banish this card from your grave and special summon one Earthbound monster from your hand or grave, and you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Synchro and Fusions. Okay. It's polymerization for the whole deck, and it locks you into nothing but fusions and synchros. But to be fair, if that's all you have in your extra deck, then you're pretty much just off to the races from there, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool, I must admit. Funny enough, I don't think Earthbounds are that great, but I might have to try them out. Earthbound's mixed in with the Earthbound Immortals. I mean, that's not. I mean, that's not a bad thought. I mean, it's worth a shot. If you guys have any recipes to mix the Earthbound Immortals with the new Earthbound support, let me know down in the comments below, because I really want to try it out. I don't know. That's a bit of a controversial thing. But moving on, next up we have Iron Thunder Hammer. Yeah, Iron Thunder Hammer, which is a counter trap, and it reads, when a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated on the field, pay half your life points, negate the activation, and destroy that card. Then destroy all cards in the spell and trap zone and monster zones in its same column. So, this is basically a really bad Solemn Judgment. This is basically Solemn Judgment, but for Mech Knights. Because Mech Knights, they focus on columns. This is basically the exact same thing. So, yeah, not gonna justify it. It's a really bad Solemn Judgment. Not sure if it would work out in today's meta, but I don't think it's worth it. My honest opinion, I really don't think it truly is worth it. But we do have to talk about the final card, the last card in today's video. And it's known as... Hang on, guys. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Some got caught in my throat. Anyway, next up we have the last card is Enigmaster Packbit. I don't know if that's gonna be the actual TCG name, but yeah, but I guess it's kind of like Enigma, Master, Pack, and Rabbit. I guess. I don't really know. That's a bit of a debatable one, honestly. But anyway, it's an 8-star Water Cyber Synchro. Excuse me. With 2,900 attack, 2,500 defense, and requires a tuner and one or more non-tuners, so pretty generic. And both of its effects are once per turn. And the first effect reads: if this card is synchro summoned or sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls or a monster in your graveyard. Discard one card, and if you do, place that target face-up in its owner's spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. Second effect reads: during either player's turn, while this card is treated as a continuous trap, you can special summon a face-up monster card from your spell and trap zone. This, actually, funny enough, I think this could work out with Crystal Beasts, but I really don't think so. You would literally need to have like a tuner or something to make this card like playable. But honestly, it's an okay card. I mean, it does give you access to put monsters in the back row, which can make Omega Judgment live, which is kind of funny, because Omega Judgment is essentially what you call it? It's basically it's basically like I want to say double trap hole, I guess, in a way. It pops two monsters. I don't know. This card is so weird. The name of this card is weird. The effects are weird. Everything about this card is weird. But I will say this: it is a generic synchro, so it's not bound to any archetype. Just like Stardust Dragon, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, um, Dark Highlander, all these different synchros. A lot of them are pretty generic. Some synchros, not really. Blackwing Dragon, Blackwing Armor Master, those cards are bound to Blackwing. So it is what it is. I will say this. This card does have a lot of potential. Has a lot of potential because you guys know any card that's in the extra deck has potential to be a meta deck, and this is definitely one of them. But I don't. Maybe Eldritch could work. I don't know. Only time will tell. But that'll do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.